Hi, are you planning on a vacation in Jamaica but you just don't know how to go about doing it? Well, let's talk vacation in Jamaica. Welcome to Wake Up and Live. This is Bob. Today I want to talk to you about vacationing in Jamaica. I want to give you accommodation information and where exactly to stay in the island. I'm not going to tell you what hotel to stay, but I'll tell you which region might suit you best or what type of accommodation will do you well. All right, so let's start. First, if you're planning on staying at a hotel, you have the option of regular accommodation, which you should know will the flight, rooms, and meals are generally separate in a regular accommodation. All right, expect to pay your airport pickup and drop off, but some hotels will actually afford you pickup and drop off. Okay, but do expect to pay your own pickup and drop off. Next, one of the feature it offers is that if you're a person that likes to negotiate prices, staying at a regular accommodation will allow you to negotiate prices such as your excursion prices for sightseeing trips, maybe to the northern part of the island or to the western part of the island where there's some major sites to see. Okay, the big benefit of staying at regular accommodation is that you get to you have the freedom to go where you want and when you want. You just need to negotiate your transportation if you did not rent a car. Okay, next is perhaps my favorite, I think, is the all-inclusive accommodation. If you book an all-inclusive accommodation, you can expect that flight, rooms, food, and activities are all included in the same price. It's not as expensive as you perhaps think it is. There's some very good all-inclusive prices. I've seen prices starting in the little over $100, 130, $140. Like now in the off-season period, off seasons between May and early November. The season starts November and ends in April. So, all inclusive, you should expect that room, flight, meals, and activities are included. It comes with a guarantee airport pickup and drop off. Unlimited meals are served, usually buffet throughout the day at different times. Bars are open. There is daily hotel activities and entertainment, lots of night entertainment, lots of day entertainment. There's off-site visits, excursion visits to major sites, tourism sites like Ocho Rios, Dunsriver Falls, and Negril beach and sunset activities. All right. One of the big benefits with the all-inclusive accommodation is the idea that you don't really have to open your wallet to anything unless you choose to buy something that's not included or you're tipping the staff. Okay, so that's one of my favorite all-inclusive hotel. For the excursion activities, they're usually included, but expect to pay your way anyway. All right, but they're usually included in the all-inclusive uh, deals. The next I'd like to tell you about is the Airbnb. Airbnbs are they're almost everywhere in Jamaica. They're low price, low meaning they're lower than hotel price. They may or may not come with meals, or may not come with airport pickup and drop off. They are usually staffed with a friendly housekeeper, which you can use her knowledge about the area and things you can do. Oftentimes, there's a driver attached to those Airbnb, so you can negotiate with them your transportation to go to different areas if you want to set up excursions to off off the grounds visits to different places. Okay, and those drivers are a wealth of knowledge also when you need to get things done. All right. The big benefit with the Airbnb is that you have the freedom to see the island and the place the way you want it. Okay, so next I'd like to tell you about the friends and family option. Now, I have to be honest with you, friends and family option is a touchy one, can be a little tricky. All right, you see, while room and board might be free, you may feel compelled to take gifts for everyone when you're going, or you may feel obligated to help out with certain expenses. When you have to go out, you might be expected to pay for a couple other people because they're going out on your behalf, sort of. And then it can get a little tricky and a little pricey if you're not careful. So budgeting for this option is really, really advised. Budget properly how much you want to spend and you don't want to spend, in order to have enough money to do all that you need. All right. Airport pickup. It depends on the family. Sometimes families are well off enough to pick you up, drop you off, or kind enough. Usually that's the case, but expect to pay your way for just about everything anyway, even if it's given to you. All right. One of the big benefits with staying with friends and family is that you get to mingle with people, and up close and personal. You develop friendship, and it's just overall a richer experience. All right. Next, I want to talk to you about the regions that the regions that you may want to stay in. So let's say you're a person or you're interested in ecotourism, like seeing the waterfalls, climbing mountains, ATV trails, mountain ziplining, mountain bobsledding, seeing the rainforest like Fern Gully, touring caves, underground caves, or doing helicopter tours. Then the northeast section would be best for you. The northeast section includes towns like Discovery Bay, Runaway Bay, St. Anne's Bay, Ocho Rios, the biggest one in that region, Boscobel, and even further northeast, further northeast would be like Port Maria and places like that where you can see the Blue Mountains and the Blue Lagoon and so forth. All right. Now, if you're a person who enjoy, if you first of all want to be closer to the airport, Montego Bay, the northwest region, is the place for you. Montego Bay, Falmouth, Lucea, the suburbs of Montego Bay, they nickname it Montego West, which includes Hopewell and Trial, a place where two of the most luxurious hotels in the region are. That's Roundhill Hotel in Hopewell and the Trial Hotel and Residence in the Trial area. All right, in that region, the Montego Bay area region has a lot of fine dining, golf and tennis, arts, good restaurants, cruises, lots of cruises. There is horseback riding, river rafting, ATV trail tours, just stuff like that, and a lot of clubs. Very hot nightclub scene. Okay, then you have the western region, which includes primarily Negril, the Orange Bay area, and little parts of St. Elizabeth and the West End area. of Negril. That area offers, first of all, Negril is a barefoot town. All right, it has pristine beaches, good sunset cruises, nude beaches, beer joints, good beer joints, street foods, parasailing, jet skiing, river cruise, up the river cruise. There's wonderful things like that, but it's primarily what I call a barefoot town. It's you're always on the beach. It's like 7 miles of beaches, and then a further extended around to the western section where there's deep cliff diving, where you watch the sunsets towards towards Cuba. Big beautiful sunset in that area. You get to dive off cliffs, and just a wonderful place to be. All right, so there you have it. The four accommodations would be regular accommodations, all inclusive, one of my favorite because you don't have to open your wallet. Regular accommodation, all inclusive accommodation, Airbnbs, or staying with friends and family. And then you have the northeast region, mostly ecotourism. Then you have the northwest, which is the Montego Bay area. It's close to the airport, has a lot of fine dining, arts. It's a busy urban type tourism. Everything is within reach. You get to travel to wherever you want because transportation to go to the major sites like Negril and Ocho Rios are easily accessible also. And then you have the western section, which is primarily Negril, which gives you like a barefoot beach bum type vacation experience. All right. So if you like what you heard, I will leave some information in the description box below for future reference. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share my video. Thanks again for watching. This is Wake Up and Live with Bob.